Hey guys, Matt here with the fish tank, and I got a little update for you on my Daphnia grow out thingamajig slash jingamajig. It's so good. Let's go ahead and check it out. Doesn't it look cool? It's way over there. Yeah. Mosquito fern is growing like crazy, but enough of that. Let's come over to here to this. So sorry the lighting's not going to be as good as it should be for this video, but that's what I'm dealing with right now. So one cool thing that someone pointed out in the comment section below of the last video is that Daphnia need algae. This particular spot, it definitely grows algae in this tank. So if we look here at the bottom, I scraped some of it away. You see that clear spot on the bottom? So let's see if I can get some on my finger here. Yeah, you can see there's already algae growing here. Okay? So let me get this camera on a tripod. Okay, so as some of you guys know, the last video that I did, you can check that one in the card section right here. I basically set this up to grow out Daphnia, and I want this whole tank to be filled up. So, with that said, I had to change out some parts. And one of the parts that I had to change out, if I can grab the thing, is I had to change this one. Okay, so that is a 90-degree elbow. It's male to female, but this end I did not want it threaded. Okay, so I got the male end of this, and that screws into that bulkhead right there. Okay. And then the female end, like I said, I don't want threads. So what I did was I went down to Lowe's, and I know everybody says Home Depot, but I went to Lowe's because I'm straight up gangster like that. But anyway, I got still male fitting with threads for the bulkhead, but then I got smooth female. Okay. So in order to raise this water level, I'm going to add some pipe to it here. Okay. And this is how easy it is. I already threaded that in, but now I'm just gonna pop this in. Now, if I have this thing going all the way up to here, obviously it's gonna overflow, and then I also need to consider my inlet hole as well. So, what I need to do is I need to mark this to where it'll come under the inlet hole of this tubing. Okay, so here's the inlet that comes from my fish tank over here, and it's fed the water in here via gravity. Okay, so I just want to make sure that my PVC pipe on my drain pipe on the other side of this is below this. So I'm going to go a little lower than this, obviously. Now I'm not going to measure it or anything like that. I already pushed this down into the into that PVC 90-degree elbow, and I'm going to eyeball it. So I need to come at it at a little bit different of an angle here. Okay, so the handle on that side. Okay, and we got the cops coming for me. Okay, so this is just eyeballing it here. I'm going to bring it to about right there. Okay, and now what I need to do is I need to take that pipe off, and I need to get me one of these. Okay, obviously this one's a little big for my purposes, but I have a huge pipe cutter because I was cutting 2-inch pipe for my AP system or my aquaponic system. So let's go ahead and let's take this off. And you don't want to shove it down in there, you're just wanting to have it loose. Sorry about the water, one of my bell siphons are going. So in order to cut, you want it just right above the blue line. That's where I want it anyways. And the cool thing is if you want a lower level, higher level, or whatever you want to do, you can always, you can always cut the pipe to different lengths, and then you always have different levels. I'm trying to hold this while I'm doing this. All right, there we go. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to take that piece that I just marked out. Where is the marking? There we go. And we just want to go ahead and pop that on there. Now I'm gonna speed things up a bit here. I'm gonna actually have the water coming in here a lot faster so you guys can see how it's gonna drain. You don't want to have the water draining too fast, obviously, because the Daphnia will go down the pipe. But I do have something that I'm gonna add to this that might help us. So let's get this sped up and let's see how the water starts draining. So one of the reasons why I wanted to do this was obviously if I'm going to be doing any kind of breeding of fish, like guppies or betas or whatever, I'm going to need a more steady food supply. And the reason why I wanted to do it out here is because I have a constant flow of water that I can put through here via gravity. I don't need pumps. I don't need anything. Okay, the water even has so much oxygen in it due to the fact that you can hear it splashing down into my sump tank, and then I have something that connects to my piping, and I'm trying to think of the name of it right now. It's but anyway, it basically sucks air into the water flow, and so the oxygen in the water is really good. So a lot of the time you'll get Daphnia and their colonies will crash because people don't do water changes often enough. And if you guys are anything like me, you don't like doing water changes. You like enjoying what you've created. And so so this kind of does automatic water changes. Even though it's the same water, it's circulating through the whole system. And so I wanted to do this for the Daphnia because I would constantly get water changes, okay? And that would basically help me keep this water clean and clear, and it would just allow them to breed like crazy. So, and then I just had to come out here and scoop what I need, and we're good. So they should grow really well. I'm going to get some Daphnia online somewhere. I don't know exactly where I'm going to get them yet, but the reason why I'm doing this, again, ease of use. I'm basically doing this because it's going to be easy for me. Okay, I'm even going to put probably a top on this. That way dust stays out of the top of the water, because this is not going to be draining fast enough to skim the top of the water. Right now it will be, because I have something filling it up a lot quicker. But when I get it really going, it's just going to drizzle out. So that's the reason why I'm doing that. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to skip to the part where it's actually draining down the pipe. Alright, so there we go. Starting to go down the pipe, and then obviously it's going to go down here and into my sump tank. So that's kind of the way it's going to work. And right now, it'll be skimming stuff off the top, but you definitely don't want the flow that high, okay? Because that will suck all your Daphnia down. And there is some scary stuff down in there that will eat it. I have stuff that eats snails down there and everything. So, anyways, there's a few other things I want to show you guys. So, let's get this tripod back down on the ground. But I wanted to show you guys the water going down the pipe, because who doesn't like water going down drains? One thing I did want to show you guys is, as you can see, that pipe is not short enough. So I'm going to shorten it a little bit more, or instead of making different sized pipes, what I could just do is take this and turn it to where I can lower the level a little further now. Okay? Let's see, it's draining like crazy now. It's kind of cool. You can just turn the pipe any which way you want and it'll lower the level of the water. And bam, it's fine right there. So I wanted to add this to the air tubing to adjust the water flow, but I kind of tested it already, and the water flow is really not that much. So I'm not going to use this for now. I'm going to keep it aside just in case I need it, to where I can adjust the water flow for this pipe. I don't think I'm going to need it though. And then I also wanted to incorporate this. It's kind of a screen. Okay. Not that that's going to do anything with the Daphnia, but what I could do is I can put nylon over that and then use this ring here. Just basically put the nylon on it and then put that over it and then use this to hold the nylon in place. And the nylon's just going to be in place to where no Daphnia go down the tubes. So, yeah, pretty cool actually. So, you know what? I'm going to lower the water level a little more. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Any other ideas, you know? Hold on, let me move the camera here so you can get a better shot of this. I'm going to hold it. So, I mean, anything else you guys can think of that I can add to this, or something that I'm not thinking of, you know, let me know in the comment section below. I want to make this to where I'm going to be able to grow out Daphnia really easy. So, this just seems simple enough. I mean, it siphons from here, comes down into here, and then from there, it goes all the way over to here, and it basically goes down this pipe, out this way. So it's just gravity. All gravity. No motors, no nothing. Like I said, there's air in the water, and I'm not going to be using the bigger hose. I'm going to be using the smaller airline tubing. And every once in a while, obviously, I'm going to have to drain or siphon the bottom off to where I'm, you know, pulling all those chunks and stuff that grows down in there. It's growing algae already, so I think we're good, guys. So anyways, let me know in the comment section what you think. Any comments or suggestions or anything like that, let me know. I'm totally open to ideas on this. So I'm going to start showing you guys my fish room and stuff. I do a lot of sales out of that too, so I'd like to show you more, but yeah. I got all this stuff going on out here. I pulled all my onions in my aquaponic system. If you guys like farming, head over to my other YouTube channel, Home Farm Ideas, and you'll see I grow a lot of food from this fish waste. Got bell peppers growing out there in these Dutch buckets. So, anyway, God bless you guys, and like always, peace.